Hi everyone, in this video we're going to learn how to make a delicious vanilla cookie that we're also going to be icing and decorating. So for the cookie part of the recipe, you're going to need flour, cornstarch, salt, sugar. You're going to need baking powder, vanilla, 3 eggs. You're going to need milk, and then you're going to need 1 stick of butter. And then you're going to need a large bowl. You're going to need a half cup, a whole cup, a quarter cup, and then 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, a half a teaspoon, a whisk, a spatula, a spoon, and a knife. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add 2 cups of flour to our large bowl. And I'm going to use my spoon to spoon the flour into my bowl, and then I'm going to use my knife to level it off. Next, I'm going to add half a cup of cornstarch. Next, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Next, we're going to add half a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to add 3/4 a cup of sugar. So I have my quarter cup, so I'm going to add 3 of these. And then we're going to use our whisk, and we're going to gently whisk it all together. Once your ingredients are whisked together, you're going to create a well, or kind of like a hole, right in the middle of your dry ingredients, and then you're going to start adding in your other ingredients. So you're going to start with your butter, you're going to mix in your butter, and then you're going to make another well, and then we'll add the next ingredient in. And when you add in your butter, you're going to want to make sure that it's room temperature, or so you can either leave it out for a couple of hours, or you can pop it in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds so that it's soft enough to mix in. So I added in the butter, and now I'm going to add in my 3 eggs. So again, I made a well, or a hole, right in the middle of my dough, and I'm going to add my 3 eggs, and then I'm going to mix them in. When you're adding the eggs, you can add them right to the bowl, or you can crack them into another bowl and then add them in to make sure that no shells end up in your batter. So I added my eggs, and I'm going to gently mix them in. Now you can mix this dough by hand, or you can grab out a hand mixer, which might also be easier. You can do it either way. So now I have my eggs mixed in, and I've created another well right in the middle of my batter, and I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then I'm going to carefully mix that in. And then now I'm going to add in my milk. So I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of milk, and then I'm going to mix that in, and as long as my dough is nice and smooth, then I'm not going to add any more milk. However, if it's still a little bit dry, you might want to add 1 more tablespoon of milk. But like I said, I'm just going to start with 2, and again, I made a well right in the middle of my batter. So now my batter is all mixed together. I have a nice smooth dough, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean up my counter. I'm going to put everything away, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these ready to bake. In the meantime, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So once your batter is all ready to go, you're either going to grab 2 spoons or you're going to grab a 1-inch scoop. I find the 1-inch scoop's a lot easier to use, but if you don't have a 1-inch scoop, you could use 2 spoons, and you're going to scoop out 1-inch size balls, and you're going to put them on your cookie sheet that is lined with parchment paper. And then once those are all down on your cookie sheet, you're going to get your hands slightly damp. You don't want them to be super wet, and then you're going to roll the dough in between your hands to form small balls. Now, if you have a parent or a sibling or a grandparent around that's helping you bake, you also could each take a job. So one of you could be scooping and one of you could be rolling the dough between your hands, and then you could take turns doing that job, and it'll get your cookies done even quicker. So I've got my hands slightly damp. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll the dough between my hands. If it starts to stick to your hand, you're just going to want to get them a little bit wet again and then go back to rolling them. And then once your cookies are ready to go, you're going to pop them in the oven for about 11 minutes, and you're going to want to look, and you're going to want to see that towards the bottom of the cookie it's a slightly golden brown, and then you're going to know they are ready to come out of the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in for 11 minutes. It might take a little bit longer depending on how your oven works, so just be checking on them, and if they need a little bit longer, just add on a minute, and then when they're nice golden brown on the bottom, they'll be all ready to go. I hear the timer, which means the cookies must be done, so I'm going to grab my oven mitt and I'm going to carefully get them out of the oven, and you might want to have an adult help you with this part. These smell delicious, so I'm going to let these cool, and then while these are cooling, let's go ahead and make the icing for the cookies. So I have my cookies cooling, and now I'm going to mix up my icing. So you're going to need powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla, and then you're going to need a teaspoon, a half cup, a tablespoon, a small whisk, and a small bowl. So I'm going to start by adding 1.5 cups of powdered sugar to my bowl. So I'm going to use a half cup, so I'm going to need 3 scoops of this. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of milk, and then as you're mixing it, if it still seems a little bit thick, you're going to add just a little bit of extra milk, about a half tablespoon at a time. So I have my first tablespoon in, I'm going to start mixing it and see how it is. So mine is still pretty thick, so I'm going to add about a half a tablespoon more. And then I'm going to keep adding a half tablespoon until it's a glaze, so it's a little bit liquidy but not super liquidy, and then you'll be ready to ice your cookies. So as you can see, it's a nice glaze. It's just a little bit liquidy, but still slightly thick, and now it's all ready to go to decorate our cookies. So now we're going to be icing and decorating our cookies. So I have my bowl of icing, I have some Christmas sprinkles, and I have my cookies that are completely cooled. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a cookie, you're going to flip it upside down and dip it into the icing, and then you're going to lift it up gently, give it a little swirl, and then flip it over, and then put it on the tray. And you are gonna wanna put it on the parchment paper because sometimes the icing can drip off the sides as it's hardening. So you're gonna want something underneath the cookies so that you're not making a mess on your cookie sheet. So now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do this to all my cookies. And then once there is icing on all of your cookies, you can take either your Christmas sprinkles or whatever sprinkles you have around your house and then just gently sprinkle them onto the icing. And then you're gonna let the cookies sit out so the icing can harden up, and then you can go ahead and enjoy these delicious cookies. I hope you had fun making these and decorating them, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!